So regarding fitness and working out, I often hear and read people citing research and studies, and I have a little bit of an issue with that. The issue I have is that, in my experience, the research and the studies of others are not necessarily going to apply to you. So it actually could be more of a detriment that you pay attention to that at all than a positive. And to further that a little bit, I'll use examples. Diet. So with diet, typically there is accepted science and research that dictates to us that if we work out on a certain frequency on a regular basis, the best case scenario for us in order to build muscle and have a nice presentable physique is to eat every couple hours. So have multiple meals a day spread out throughout rather than just have 2 or 3 larger meals. That's just one example. In my experience, that's not the case at all. So the point of this is that I'm trying to let you guys see that you need to find these things out for yourself. So when I read something like that, what I did is I experimented on my own. So I've tried as low as 1 meal a day, and I've tried as high as 10 meals a day. And I've basically adjusted all variables to come up with what works for me. Another example is frequency of training. So I've often heard that you grow while your body is resting, and that you need to rest. Adequate rest is key, and if you overtrain and work too often, that you're going to diminish your results. That's bullshit. So my own experience again tells me otherwise. That could be accepted as the general rule of thumb for most under research and study circumstance, but that's not the case for me, and that may not be the case for you. So I could work out every day. I could work out multiple times a day. I don't believe that bullshit. So I'm just trying to let you guys realize that, again, there's a lot of information out there. A lot of it is misinformation, and a lot of it is information that's not applicable to you. So that's the key to this whole thing. So this fitness journey that you're on, this quest that you're on to achieve whatever those results that you want are, requires you to find out about your own body, to find out how you respond to nutrition, to meal frequency, to training frequency, to heavyweight, to lightweight. It all comes down to you. And again, for that reason, I'm gonna state again that it's pretty stupid to cite research and study when it comes to this, because this is one of those things in life that's completely unique. Every single person is different. And I can prove that the study and research is bullshit. And the way I can prove it, I could use one example that's going to disprove the nutritional aspect of it, the frequency of meals, the protein requirement intake that they suggest, the overtraining myth, and the grow while you rest myth, or the not hitting the same body part in back-to-back in a row in order to not prevent overtraining. And the example I'm going to use for that is prison. So I've been in prison, and I can tell you with certainty that shit is garbage. All that stuff I just said right there does not apply in prison. I've seen guys in prison, okay, with no weights, create physiques that will impress all of you out there. And I've seen them do it on state food, on garbage, barely any protein, garbage food that you wouldn't even feed your dog. And I've seen them do it. I've done it myself. I've built and added so much size when I was away, working out every single day, multiple times a day. So again, this defies the science and research. The science and research says that you can't do that. It doesn't work that way. You can't build a physique with push-ups and pull-ups and body weight squats only. You need to continually add more resistance. That's garbage. That's bullshit. How did we do it? How did we do it if it's not possible? It's been done by many, many people. And what I'm trying to say again is that you should not adhere to research and study that was done on another, because you don't know how your body will respond. All right? I've seen guys who can get away with eating 1 meal a day. I've seen others that eat up to 10 a day in order to achieve similar results. I've seen guys that basically get fat with introduction of carbs into their diet, and I've seen the opposite. I've seen guys that could just eat whatever the fuck they want and still be shredded and stay hard and stay looking good. So again, these are all examples that disprove the whole notion of science and research when it comes to this. The quest for physical fitness, it does not apply. So give it some thought, guys, and please take my advice in this. From this point forward, stop looking externally for the answers, for your answers. The answers for another are not going to be the same for you. So experiment on your own, stay positive, disregard all the bullshit. Don't let yourself be overwhelmed by so much information that's coming from every direction. Obtain the information and the answers on your own. And that is guaranteed the best way for you to speed up, maintain, and have continual interest in your bodybuilding and fitness journeys. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks.